You're probably wondering, A, Crossman, where's your hair gone? B, Crossman, why the fuck haven't you been making videos every day like you used to? And to you I say, A, I've had a haircut, and B, I've had a lot of stress to deal with, man. My daughter's finally gone back to nursery today. The 6 weeks holidays are over. Things have calmed down tremendously over here with all the other stuff. So, hopefully, now we can get back to normal, which is what I wanted to do for a while. However, I don't want to put too much on myself because I'm a stressy guy, man. I'm just so stressed all the time. But there are more people in this world a lot more stressed than what I am, and we're going to talk about those people today. Odyssey Jones. Ooh, Odyssey Jones has been accused of domestic violence. We're going to talk about that. Oba Femi said something that a lot of people didn't like on NXT this week. We'll talk about that. And Adam Blampied is a name that I haven't spoken about in a while, but he's someone I do need to talk about today because when the allegations first came out last year about him being a predator, which was the word that was used, I jumped on him immediately. I wasn't giving him a chance. I said, fuck you, you're a prick, you're a pervert, and I don't want nothing to do with you. You work for Wrestle Talk, who are a bunch of fucking weirdos anyway. But Adam has finally came out, he's made a YouTube video, and he has said his piece. So we're going to talk about his piece briefly, and because there's lots of legal issues involved, I'm going to do the same thing he's done, not use any names apart from his. Even though I know one of the names, I'm going to have to refrain from using names so I don't end up in some stupid legal dispute. So, in his video, he said that he had an online relationship with a work colleague, okay, which he refers to as X. Now, this work colleague was in an open relationship, and he was also in a relationship, but apparently, from what I remember, he says at that time his relationship was no longer an open relationship, so he was doing the dirty, from what I can tell. I could be wrong, but that's from what I can tell. Now, before we continue, who the fuck has open relationships today? When you're over the age of 16, huh? I'm not here to bash Adam. Honestly, I'm not. But open relationships, that's what kids do, man. That's what kids do that don't know any better. I don't get it. I don't get it. Anyway, he then cut ties with said X, and X, over time, decided to try and ruin Adam's career, in his words, by putting out allegations of him being a predator, predatory behaviour, and so on. Wrestle Talk, his employer, was supposed to do an investigation. Before Adam heard the results of the investigation, X was put back into videos and Adam was not. Adam says that he's still friends with people at Wrestle Talk, but I mean, it looks like they did him dirty to me. That's what it looks like. They did him dirty because it's Wrestle Talk. Wrestle Talk are all about that DEI. Wrestle Talk will immediately take the woman's side because we all know what Wrestle Talk's like. They are the who's a massive grifter. A massive grifter. They are the Kamala Harris of wrestling media. That's what they are. Anyway, Adam says that he has all the evidence to say that he's innocent, basically. Now, obviously he hasn't shown this evidence because he says it's going through a legal proceeding, so we will see what happens from there. First and foremost, I'm actually going to apologise to Adam because I shouldn't have done what I did, okay? Whether he's guilty or innocent, I don't know. That's the point. I don't know, okay? So, Adam, I apologise for being a prick last year, first of all, because I came out, I called you a predator and whatnot, simply because there's reasons I don't like you, there's reasons for that. One of them being shave the head. I'm a sex addict. I'm the victim. That grifting don't work with me. It may have worked with me back in 2018, but not now. I'm a lot older, okay? That's why I don't like you. The second reason I don't like you, your affiliation with Wrestle Talk, because Wrestle Talk are a bunch of fucking idiots. So, we will see what happens with Adam. Hopefully it all comes to light soon of the reality of what happened. Technically, it's none of our business, and technically I shouldn't even be covering this. But I am covering this because of what I did last year, which was come out and shit on him with no evidence. That's what I did. I don't like that I did that, but I just didn't like him at the time. Still don't like him now, but hopefully we can come to a resolve and find out who's right, who's wrong, and where Wrestle Talk stand in all of this, because, yeah, Wrestle Talk, man, ugh. I don't know why people watch him. Next, and where's my piece of paper gone? It's fallen on the floor. Not very prepared today. Next, I want to talk about Oba Femi. Oba Femi said something on NXT yesterday, a quite controversial take. So, he was arguing with Tony D'Angelo's group, and the woman in that group, I don't know what her name is. One thing I have noted is that with NXT groups, there is always a woman in them. Always. I noticed it when I was playing 2K24, and nearly every group had a woman involved. Just what? For the sake of it. I just don't get it. They didn't fit. It didn't fit. Anyway, Oba Femi was arguing with the female member of the D'Angelo family, don't know what her name is, and he says to her, in some cultures, women are supposed to be seen and not heard. Is he a heel? Is he a face? I don't know. I don't know what he is, because I don't watch NXT. But I did see this clip, and a lot of people were freaking out about it. A lot of people were saying, oh my god, I can't believe they do this. And first of all, he's correct. He's not wrong. Because there are cultures in the world that treat women like that. There are. In fact, they live in your country. They live in my country. You know who I'm talking about. I know who I'm talking about. They live in our countries, okay? So it's not like they're far, far away in a unseen land. They're everywhere, okay? Secondly, WWE, any WWE show is fictional television, okay? So, a television character saying that in a fictional show, why is that a problem? I doubt his real name's Oba Femi, okay? Maybe it is, but I doubt his real name is Oba Femi, right? He's playing a character. This is what a lot of people seem to not understand. And this is also with the tribalism as well on both sides. Because when Juice Robinson did the coins thing to MJF, oh my god, everyone's anti-Semitic at AEW. No! It's a fictional show. Yes, sometimes things are a little bit too inappropriate. Sometimes. But when MJF is openly saying that a week before that he got bullied for being Jewish, and then Juice Robinson does the coins with MJF's name on, which is a bit of a double entendre because A, he's been doing the coins anyway before that, and B, we all know the stereotype of the Jewish people with the coins. So it was part of the story. It was part of it. So why did people complain? Because people are soft. Why are people complaining about this? Because they're soft. That's it. People are too soft. They won't handle the 90s. They won't handle the 2000s, the 2000 to 2009, and the 90s and the 80s. They won't be able to handle them eras, man. They'd be fucking locked up, fucking crying like bitches because someone said something mean to them. Oh, God. This segment, for me, not an issue. In fact, I laughed. I laughed at it because I thought it was funny. Oba Femi seems good. He seems great. And my eyes are irritating. Oba Femi seems great. From what I saw, from what I've seen in his matches, I've seen a couple of his matches. The triple threat at Stand and Deliver, I watched. I thought that was great. 3 big men. It was him, Dijak, and who's the other guy? I can't remember what the other guy's name is. But that was a good match, and apparently he can talk. He can talk. Not only can he talk, but he sounds intimidating. Who needs Omos when you've got Oba Femi? Okay? So, Oba Femi, don't think he's got anything to worry about. Hopefully he doesn't have anything to worry about, because I don't want to see this man get in trouble for a line that some may find inappropriate on a fictional show. Okay? Finally, Odyssey Jones. Odyssey Jones was removed from WWE's active roster page a couple of days ago. Was it yesterday? I can't remember. No, it was a couple of days ago, I believe. So, everyone was wondering to see if he's be on Raw. He wasn't on Raw. Now it's come out from, first of all, we'll go through both. Brian Alvarez of Wrestling Observer, Brian Alvarez of the Wrestling Observer Radio, says that Odyssey Jones has been fired. That's what Brian Alvarez says, and yeah, I don't care what Brian Alvarez says, nor do I really care what Sean Ross Sapp says, but that's who we're going to now. Sean Ross Sapp says that Oba Femi has been removed from TV due to a domestic violence allegation. Not fired, removed from TV. So, we've got conflicting reports there. If I've got to trust one of them, I'm going to go with Sapp. As much as I don't want to, that's who I'm going to go with. If I have to trust one of these two, I'm going to go with Sapp, right? So, if we go from Sapp's report, Odyssey Jones has been removed from TV because of a domestic violence allegation. And remember that word, allegation. Okay? Same with Adam. Same with Vince. Allegation. That means that nothing has been confirmed. However, there has been an account on X that has been trying to expose Odyssey Jones for a while. The name doesn't come to me right now, but it has Odyssey Jones in the name. Posting vigorously about domestic violence and that Odyssey Jones is a, quote, woman beater. So maybe that's where it's come from, an X account online. Now, I do know that some people don't like Odyssey Jones because Odyssey Jones said something about a certain group of people a while ago. I'm not going to say who that certain group of people is, but Odyssey Jones has been called a phobe of some kind. A phobe of some kind. That's all I'm going to say. So, maybe these allegations have been created to try and get his job taken away because he is allegedly a phobe of some kind. That's where I'm going with this. However, that's only speculation. I'm allowed to speculate. What I'm not allowed to do is accuse. Okay, so I'm not doing that. I'm not going to say he did it. I'm not going to say he didn't do it. But my theory is there. Okay? So, I mean, it's disappointing because he was drafted to Raw last year. Didn't see him throughout the whole year. He was drafted to Raw this year. We didn't see him until eventually he came to help the New Day against Karrion Kross and his boys. And he did some stuff with the New Day for 2 weeks. Now he's gone again. He showed that he had something, because I had no interest in Odyssey Jones, right? I had no fucking interest. When I saw Odyssey Jones drafted, who cares? I don't know who this guy is, nor do I care, right? As soon as I see him on Raw, oh, this guy's actually pretty good. He might actually be worth something. Now he's gone. So hopefully these allegations come to light that either A, he has done it and needs to be fired, or B, he hasn't done it and he should be back on TV. And everyone who's accused him already, because I know that loads of people that have, saying that he's a woman beater, even though nothing has been confirmed, will be forced to apologise to Mr. Odyssey Jones. But if it turns out that he has done it, then he's going to be on an odyssey to find a new job. So let me know what you think about all the topics we've discussed. I've been a little bit rusty today, so that's why you're going to see a few jump cuts here and there, losing my train of thought sometimes. So I've been a bit rusty because I've had so many days off. Let me know what you think about all the topics we've talked about. Adam Blampied, I mean, try not to accuse him outright, but you can give your opinion. Oba Femi, what do you think to what Oba Femi said? Very light-hearted, to be honest. I mean, it is nothing serious. And Odyssey Jones, man, lots of shit going on recently. Hopefully it all starts to die down, and I've got an entire video without talking about AEW. Yeah. Like, subscribe, follow me on X at DCrossman25. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.